Today we'll be discussing how to use the RetroGlow by HandHeldLegend. This mod has only 3 buttons to control it, those being select, left, and right. This kit's default mode will be for playing games and it won't affect lighting when the buttons are pressed. This is the mode that the RetroGlow will always boot into, so if you ever get lost going through the menus of the RetroGlow, just turn your console off and it'll boot back into default mode. To begin changing the brightness of all the LEDs at once, press select and right to enter the brightness mode. In this mode, pressing left will decrease the brightness of the LEDs and pressing right will increase the brightness of the LEDs. Once you're happy with the brightness of your LEDs, we can move into the color selection modes. This allows you to choose from 4 preset color modes. They are as follows: User Preset Mode, Rainbow Color Mode, Fairy Color Mode, and Solid Color Mode. User Preset Mode allows the user to set the color of specific buttons to whatever they desire, and they'll stay that way. Rainbow Color Mode will make all of the buttons fade across the console in a rainbow pattern. Fairy Color Mode is very similar to Rainbow Mode, however it does each button individually, so it will fade across one button at a time. And finally, Solid Color Mode, but that one's pretty self-explanatory. The choice for which mode you're in will cycle back to User Preset Mode if you go past Solid Color Mode. To enter a mode's edit function, you'll have to press select and right. That will enter you into the edit mode. For User Preset Mode, you're defaulted to choosing which button you would like to edit. You can press left and right to switch between buttons. You can then press select again to adjust the hue of your selected button. And finally, pressing select one more time will allow you to edit the saturation of the button. Once you've made all of your changes to User Preset Mode, you can press select and right, and you should see the LEDs flash blue. This indicates that your selections have been saved, and your lights will also begin to glow in the colors that you set them to. If you chose Rainbow Mode, the edit function is slightly different. You'll have 2 options to change in Rainbow Mode. You're defaulted to editing the speed of the rainbow. Pressing right will make the rainbow move faster, while pressing left does the opposite. If you press select once, you will be entering saturation selection. Pressing left will decrease the intensity of the color and pressing right will increase it. Once again, when you're done editing the mode, you can press select and right and you should see the lights flash blue to indicate that your settings are saved. And your lights should begin to start displaying the rainbow. Fairy Color Mode is the same as editing Rainbow Mode. You default in editing the speed, and then pressing select will allow you to edit the saturation. After you've made your changes, you can press select and right to save your settings, and once again you should see a blue flash to indicate that your settings have been saved. Solid Color Mode also has 2 options to change, however they're slightly different. When you enter the mode, you're defaulted into editing the hue. If you press select one more time, you'll be editing the saturation. Once again, all you have to do is press select and right once you're done, and the RetroGlow will save your settings. And that's it. If you found this video helpful and would like to see more content like this, please be sure to check out our YouTube channel, as well as our wiki in the description.